Today we've been given the potential winners for the Ballon d'Or this season, but none of those matter. You can scrap those all out because only one name matters, and his name is Lionel Andres Messi. I'm going to give you 3 reasons why Messi deserves to win the Ballon d'Or. Reason number 1, underrated PSG season. We can all agree that his first season at PSG wasn't so good. It wasn't even planned. It wasn't intended. He actually just came out recently and talked about how he never really meant to leave Barcelona, and it showed on the field. But the same people that talk shit about how bad he was that season are the same people that talk shit about him even going there in the first place. So he can never win. The thing with Messi is that he set these standards so high that no matter what he does, there's always going to be people that talk shit. But those people don't really know what they're talking about. That's what happened for his second season. Any other regular person would consider this season probably one of the best seasons of their life. But for Messi, we're just not going to talk about it, and that's why it's super underrated. He had 16 goals and 16 assists in the league. Those 16 assists were enough to lead League One, and they're actually enough to lead Europe, tied with KDB and Griezmann. He had the league clinching goal in the season that won them the league, gave them enough points to win the league. He also had the opening goal in the Super Cup, which he also won Man of the Match in. He won 14 Man of the Matches out of 32 games played, which is the most Man of the Matches in all of Europe. And he also boosted the highest match rating out of all outfield players or any player at all in all of Europe. Reason number 2 why Messi deserves to win the Ballon d'Or: World Cup. Now that alone could just get him the Ballon d'Or, right? He won the goddamn World Cup. Thank God, man. Thank God. I really loved that day. That day was going to be with me forever. But not only did he win the World Cup, right? Because people want to diminish it. 7 games, penalties, this. They want to diminish what he did. Not only did he win the World Cup, he had arguably one of the best World Cup campaigns in the history of the sport. He had 7 goals and 3 assists. He was 1 goal shy of winning the Golden Boot, which Mbappe won because he scored a hat-trick in the final, gave him 1 extra goal. He won the Golden Ball, which is given to the best player in the tournament. He scored in every single knockout round from the round of 16 to the final, which is 2 goals in the final. He won Man of the Match in almost every single game that he played in. And then people want to talk about his penalties that he got. Like, get over it. And the funny thing is that the Ronaldo fans are the ones talking about penalties. Ronaldo is really elite at penalties. So you to talk shit about Messi doing penalties is really diminishing something that Ronaldo's good at. But I'll tell you the difference between Messi scoring penalties and Ronaldo scoring penalties. When Messi scores penalties, at least he's involved in everything else with his team, right? He's taking people on, he's creating chances, he's part of the build-up. With Ronaldo, when he scores his penalties, he's standing there for 80 minutes not doing shit. He scores the penalty at the 90th minute, rips his shirt off, pretends like he did everything. Whew, had to get that shit off my chest. Reason number 3 why Messi deserves to win the Ballon d'Or: he's still the best player in the world. There's no one in the world that does what Messi does on the field. You can't plug in someone for Messi and have them do the same thing that Messi does for his team. On his team, he wears so many different hats. He is the best winger on his team. He is the best deep-lying playmaker on his team. He's the best 10 on his team. He's the best striker on his team. He's the best creator, goal scorer, set-piece taker. Haaland is probably second in winning this Ballon d'Or, and if it was any other year, I would say he deserves it. He had a great season. I'm not saying he didn't, but he is a one-trick pony, really. I mean, and it's no offense to him. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. He's probably the best at doing that one trick. He's the best striker in the world. His one role that he does, he's the best at it, probably. But I'm just saying that if you plug in a couple players around the world in his position instead of Haaland, you might get maybe a little bit less or about the same that he did. You could probably put in Lewandowski. You could probably put Harry Kane. You could probably put Osimhen. These kind of players, you throw them in there, and they'll probably get 30 to 36 goals. Are they going to do it at the same style and the same rate? Maybe, hopefully, maybe not. I don't know. But I'm just saying that you throw anybody else into Messi's position during Argentina's run to the campaign to the World Cup, nobody's doing what he did, and they're not even making it out of the group stage probably. I really just don't believe like how people can look at Messi and not be like, damn, this guy's the best player in the world still. I don't care that he's 36. I don't care that he's now in the MLS. This guy is still the best player in the world. He changes games with every single touch on the field. He is the Ballon d'Or winner of 2023, and you guys are going to be mad about it, but that's number 8, baby. Okay, that's number 8, baby. Let's go. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know who you think is going to win the Ballon d'Or. It better be Messi or you're going to be wrong. Let me know about what other players deserve to be in the mentions. Maybe my top 10 is not that good. And make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can come back for more, guys. Comment something nice, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you very much. Peace.